closing it out with some best bets. I mean, Ryan, I'm obviously I'm just going to follow along with what Cody gave out. So give me Max to win Monaco. Seems pretty easy.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, it's easy.
And then I do love his sprinkles on the fastest lap, Alonso and Yuki. And then for Indy 500, what was it? Oh yeah, just play the Dixon car lift. Love that one. Great sound effect.
Oh yeah.
And then for the Coca Cola 600, what was it? The Bauman top 10 at +140, Haley top 10 18-1. And you can even parlay both of them top 10 at 30-1. So those are my plays that I stole from Cody. Cody, I know you gave out a lot and you gave out a ton of winners on the F1 Gambling Podcast, NASCAR Gambling Podcast with your brother in racing, Mr. Rod Villagomez.
Who sits in the sidecar?
Yeah, I don't know.
We need a.
He is the smaller guy, but he's also the leader of the show. So
yeah, he actually does the driving, but maybe fits into a sidecar a little better.
Oh, interesting.
We got to get some photoshops of you and Rod in alternating looks in the sidecar.
Yeah,
there you
see
go.
who it looks better.
If you want a fun story for the day, we had
sure.
We pulled our own double today. We recorded the F1 podcast this afternoon. Departed for 2 hours. Shared multiple tweets of gifts. Rod's helicopter and plane flights to get to the NASCAR Gambling Podcast studios. Then I opened the show by myself, and Rod came in with the helicopter sound effect to just make it in time for the pits. So we had a lot of fun over there today, pulling our own podcasting double. It's
I like that.
not as impressive as Kyle Larson's, but we're doing the best we can.
2-a-days. Football.
That's right.
Let's
All right, I'm gonna run through,
go.
give you a couple bonus bets on top of what I already gave you.
Oh wow, love it.
Yuki Tsunoda points finish +110 in the F1 Monaco Grand Prix. He has done it in 4 of the last 5 races. He's been on fire lately. Really like that. Santonio Ferrucci top 10 in the Indy 500 -125. He is 5 for 5 finishing inside the top 10 in his Indy 500 starts. Not a very popular guy, but he'll cash you some bets. And then over on the NASCAR Cup Series side of things, give me Noah Gragson, top finishing Ford, 16-1. I can't even tell you guys how much money Noah Gragson has made us this year, probably because the IRS would be asking about it. So top finishing Ford, 16-1 for Noah Gragson.
Kramer, what do you want to toss out?
All right, I'm gonna go off the script because
you actually know F1.
Every year. This is one of the more fun things to bet on tracks where there's going to be people going for it because it's impossible to pass. First lap retirement is 2-1. So basically, will there be a car to go out of the race on the first lap? These are races where if you don't get the job done in the first lap, you may not get another chance. And so
someone's going to go
and very easy for a car to get stuck in a situation where they can't turn around, a lot of narrow spots. So I like this. I'm not doing a safety car or virtual, just simply saying there's going to be a car that leaves the race and the 2-1. That's it. Let's keep it. Although I'm joining you guys on the ladder.
Okay.
The car lift.
Good.
I am joining on the car lift.
Yes. No, that is a good bet at the first lap retirement. If it's going to happen somewhere, especially this circuit.
And if you've never watched racing in general, the Formula One play-by-play guy is pretty solid. He's a British guy, but
he can make the most boring thing in the world sound like it is the most exciting thing ever happening.
It is phenomenal. He is quite a linguist specialist or whatever they call him. But the guy who does the races for NBC. IndyCar.
We're getting him in NASCAR at the end of the year. He's going to come over and call like some of the second half races. That guy, that is who you want.
He's the Gus Johnson of race drive calling. I think he like the British guy will make everything kind of like it's very like flowing good. This guy is just like he's losing his mind. I will say I sometimes, because I watch the soccer highlights on NBC, I get fed the IndyCar and I watch F1. I get fed the recaps of the race too, and I'll watch them. He draws me in. I could see myself watching a race with that guy. So we'll see. I'll tune in. I got the car lift action. So
yeah, he's from Australia too. So he's got a little bit of the accent that makes it exciting.
Shawnee has the TikTok or Instagram blackjack guy vibes.